Hey guys, so this is another vision encounter and training that I had with Jesus, and this was 2017 to 2018, around that time. I might have logged it. I had to have logged it, but this was a great encounter, guys. And then once again, this is training. This is training. This is interactive training that God has been doing um, to understand things. How it started was I was up in the Springerville, Arizona, visiting family, and had grandma and everyone there, and everyone was asleep, and I was in vision mode. I was just building them up, and I was seeing a lot of blue, right? A lot of blue coming out, and just following the rock, and following the rock everywhere, through visions, and I'm seeing a whole bunch of blue. I can't remember exactly what vision, but it was just like Eric, how do you do a testimony? So I was doing the testimony of how I explained to Jesus, how I do the testimony through the double slit experiment. So if you guys read the double slit experiment, this stuff is wild. Right there, it proves that. When you're looking at something, it's there, and when you're not looking at it, it turns into a light wave, showing that you live in a simulated type of matrix. While I was doing that, from there, I ended up seeing gold. I started seeing a trail of gold everywhere I was looking, which was different because everything was just blue. Everything was just blue. So I was looking at the gold, and it went down, and then it went over, and it made a path on the ground, and then I see a vision that, hey, you need to get on your knees, right, like this, and you need to get on your knees for Jesus, and I'm like, oh, okay. So that's what I did. I'm like, oh, okay, well, time to praise Jesus, right? So I think this is before the throne room of God, the vision of the throne room of God. Anyway, so I put my head down, and I'm like this on the ground, right? My head's down on the ground, forehead's touching the ground, and as I'm right there, I see a sandal, a foot, a pair of feet and a sandal, and then I hear like that, bam, right in front of me, just like someone stomping right in front of me. The sandal comes up, and boom, and right as it comes down, bam, I'm feeling it right there. And it wasn't just right here, but it actually vibrated where the ground was touching. So it vibrated not only wherever, it was vibrating, my arms and my legs. And when I felt that, I was going, oh, whoa, and I'm looking up, and I'm like, there's nothing there, and I put my head back down, and I'm like, whoa. So the foot of Jesus stomped right in front of me, guys, through the veil. That's stinking wild. So from there, it was a training session where God was showing me to follow the white path to Jesus. So he actually, just like a video game, like a virtual reality video game, and he has me on the ground, crawling on the white path, and I'm going through all these obstacles throughout the house, just like hoofing it, soldier stuff again. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Once again, guys, this is subjective. You need to it's a subjective. This is between me and Jesus. So I'm hoofing it, and I'm going through, the chairs, under the table. I'm getting stuck, and he says, keep going. And God's just being interactive with me and says, keep going, keep following the white path. And then it would change, and then I would see like a rainbow path, and then I start following the rainbow path, right? Or I start following another path. It was mainly the rainbow path. It kept coming up as, and and so I followed the rainbow path, and then I saw SpongeBob or Mickey Mouse, but it was mainly SpongeBob or Mickey Mouse over there, like a demon, just like looking at me like and the more I kept following the rainbow path, the more I just kept going in circles, and then it would just lead me into a wall, right? And it was just straight up in a wall, and I couldn't move anywhere. And I'm like, Jesus, what's going on? I can't go anywhere. I'm following you. But I didn't understand it to follow the white path. I was just following the rainbow path. God's hand comes down, brushes it off, and then changes over, like woo, turns the trail in, and says, okay, now follow it. Follow the white path. And so I'm following it again, and going, okay, where's this gonna go, right? Where's this gonna go? And then you would see it shuffle, right? You would see it shuffle, the path shuffle with different colors, and then it would look like the white path again. But then you got SpongeBob over there, just like smiling, going, doing that type of thing. But it looked like the white path, but he was there, but it was showing a lesson. Anyways, but I kept following it, but it was a lesson. I kept following it, and then it ends up going into a wall again. And you can't go anywhere, and you're just tired, man. You're just like, I'm worn out. I'm tired of this, man. I'm tired of crawling. And then God's hand comes down, brushes it off, and exposes that the white path that it looked was actually the rainbow path. And so I'm going, okay, what's this? And then you got SpongeBob over there, just looking like a gremlin demon, just laughing, just I got you. And this happened for like, I was doing this like 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, guys, throughout the whole stinking night. I ain't lying, man. I was in it to win it, man. I was gonna get up wherever we're going, right? But it was training. And so we were up there visiting family, and mom saw me going into her room, and it went into a dead end. And I'm like, where am I going? Why is it a dead end? And she's over there like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm just trying to find where this path is going. Because it's crazy stuff, guys. It's great. And mom's just like, you're losing it, son. I'm like, well, I'm just trying to do what Jesus wants me to do, man. So finally, at the end of it, the sun was coming up, and I was just beat. I was tired. I get frustrated, and I just start saying, Jesus, I'm trying to follow the white path, and every time I'm on the white path, SpongeBob is there to mess me up, and it turns into the rainbow path, and I can't get on the white path, and then this is all jacked up, and I can't win. I'm tired of this. I'm stopping. And I'm like, I'm done. So I get on the couch, and I'm like, I'm going to bed. Screw this. Screw you guys. I'm going home. Anyway, so as I do that, I don't see Jesus' face, right? His face is shining, but he comes down. He puts his hand out, and this is in visions. He puts his hand out, and you see SpongeBob there, just right next to him. He's just like doing that, and then as soon as Jesus puts his hand out, he turns around and then just starts pouting, just like nah. And what Jesus did, he silenced him. He put him down. He silenced the demon that was distracting me on the rainbow path. So from that point, he says, go back on the ground. Come to me again, Eric. And as I get down on the ground, I see his feet again at the feet of Jesus, and just like bam. And he did it a couple more times, and just all throughout your body, just showing me how real this stuff is. Once again, guys, I'm a doubting Thomas, and even with all this stuff I'm seeing, it's just like all this stuff and all these experiences I'm seeing, I'm still it's just like he's showing me this stuff. And I started back up again. I start trying to follow the white path, doing the same thing, and I had to pray due diligence to stay on the white path. And because even though the white path would turn into the rainbow path, and if I didn't pray about it and I didn't do it, it would turn into the rainbow path where SpongeBob was leading me into a brick wall, into the wall, and you couldn't go anywhere. And so I had to keep praying, keep focused on Jesus. And this was training. This was 3D, like I was telling you guys, it's high definition virtual reality, almost like a video game. And God is making it interactive for these type of experiences, and it's very impacting. It's very personal, and like I said, the stuff you can't buy this stuff, guys. No way. And everyone in the world is going to tell you that you're crazy and stupid and you need to shut up and sit down, and they don't have a clue in the world. They don't, man. Even now, all my old friends, I mean, they all think I'm crazy. They won't even talk to me anymore because I'm bringing Jesus in the mix of it. And they don't know. And I don't blame them, because what God has shown me, they don't know. I understand where they're coming from, so I ain't mad at any of them. And I get it, guys. So I wanted to tell you guys that, as far as that experience with Jesus, like I said, Jesus stomping right in front of me, letting me know how real he is, showing me that the white path, take the white path, and my encounter with the rainbow path, which it's now thinking about it, this was 7 years ago, and there's a big thing on the news about the pride flag and everything, and that may be considered as the rainbow path. I mean, that's deep. That's deep, guys. But that was back in 2000. Yeah, that was 2017. That had to have been before the throne room of God. So it had to have been a couple of months after first encounter. Because like I said, we were up there visiting family up in Springfield. Anyways, that's all I got, guys. I just wanted to let you guys know that. Talk to you later.